First up, you'll want to come here to the fourth map after the town in World 6 on a Beastmaster Archer character. It will also help to have as many other maps unlocked as possible in all other worlds, but later on, I will show you a way to get around this in case you don't. Next, you will need to speak with this NPC named Masterius in order to accept his quest. Once you do, you will begin to see these chat boxes from your inner voice. The first step is to head back to the town in World 6. But, as the voice says, you will have to physically click to walk back to town and not use a teleport. Remember that this class has many talents and abilities that can boost its agility and movement speed, and feel free to level up and equip them, as it will make this next step a lot quicker. Once you arrive back at town, the voice will tell you that you are looking for a Spirit Reindeer. The next step is to go through the town portals until you see a certain message letting you know that the reindeer is in that world. I happened to get the message when I went back to World 5, with the voice stating that they feel their presence somewhere in this world. Now that you know you are in the correct world, the next step is to simply progress through the maps while paying attention to the messages that you receive from the voice. This is where having all of the maps unlocked and talenting into as much movement speed as possible is helpful. But again, in a moment, I will show you a workaround in case you get stuck. Either way, as you progress through the map, you will see various messages from the voice letting you know that you are getting closer. This one stating the reindeer is somewhere around here means that it is still rather far away, so just keep advancing through the world. Eventually, the message should change and state that the reindeer is near, which means that you are heading in the right direction and getting closer, so keep going that way. If you get to a point where you are still getting the same message and yet you can't go any farther, you can try to open up the portal by AFKing or using candies. Just remember, no teleporting. Eventually, you should see a message stating, the reindeer is very close by, which means that you still have to keep going farther. Again, if you do not have any more portals open, you can try to open them to keep advancing, or you can reset the quest and try again. In order to do that, feel free to teleport away, which will automatically fail the quest, or you could walk back if you don't have any teleports. Either way, at some point before entering the map that we started at in World 6, you can go to your quest log and select the quest titled Mastering the Vibe Check, and then click the red Forfeit Quest button in the bottom right corner of the quest log. After you've done that, you can return to Masterius and speak to him once again to re-accept the quest and start over. Once again, you will need to walk your way back to the World 6 town, at which point you can start going through the town portals again. The only difference is that this time the reindeer may spawn in a different world, or a different map in the same world, hopefully one that you have access to. Just keep working your way back through the town portals while looking for the message that states, I feel their presence somewhere in this world. Once you've located the world, repeat the process of moving through the maps and checking the messages. For maps that have branches, such as World 3, it can be a little confusing as the message can change to say that the reindeer is close, but you will hit a dead end and not be able to progress any farther. If that does happen, just try going a different way and walking through all the maps. Again, keep progressing through the maps until you see the message that the reindeer is very close by, and then go a couple maps farther. Assuming that you can this time, you will finally see a message that reads, Look, over there. Quickly strike them down before they flee. That means that the Spirit Reindeer is on this map, so find them and then attack them in order to defeat them and get credit towards completing the quest. As long as it says 1 out of 1 on the quest in the quest log, you are now free to teleport or walk back to Masterius in order to turn in the quest. Speak with him, click on the Windwalker class, and then click Select Class in order to finally obtain the class and all of the talents that go along with it. The Windwalker is a very unique masterclass, and it has many useful talents that boost your sneaking, coin drop rate, and class experience for all of your characters, as well as providing more agility for this character and many other abilities for the new Tempest Mode. Tempest Mode works similarly to the other masterclass, the Deathbringer, in that it has you enter a certain state with new stats that are determined by your masterclass talents as well as progress that you make in that mode. When you enter Tempest Mode for the first time, you will be teleported back to World 1 and have to work your way through the map again by defeating monsters and leveling up your Tempest abilities. But don't worry, all of your regular progress will still exist outside of Tempest Mode and will still be there when you exit, similar to the Voidwalker when doing a speedrun. As you defeat enemies in Tempest Mode, you will gain dust, which can be used to strengthen your Windwalker while in Tempest Mode, with the goal of progressing through the map again to defeat as many Abomination monsters and collect as many enemy medallions as possible. Each Abomination defeated will unlock new bonuses for Tempest Mode as well as boost your class experience gain for all characters outside of Tempest Mode. Each medallion will further boost every one of your character's class experience while fighting that monster outside of Tempest Mode. You can even find new weapons and gear to use within Tempest Mode, including new gear with elemental damage bonuses. There's still a lot to discover, but I hope that this video helped you to unlock and start having fun with this awesome new masterclass in the Legends of IdleOn RPG.